Look at the end in mind. We're going to be making these really cool line design flowers. So go ahead and just start out making a circle with your pencil and some lines that go to the edge of the paper. Your lines can go like petals, or maybe they just go all the way off to the edge of the paper. Once you have your painting supplies, I want to teach you how to paint. You'll get some water into your brush and stir it into circles into your paint tray. Stir it a few times because sometimes this paint is pretty thin or light. So go around it a few times like I just did so that you have a nice thick color of paint. These are tempera cakes. They start out dry, so add some water, add some paint to it, and you want to go ahead and wash it out when you want to go to a different color. I even took a towel and dried it off so that I have my brush totally clean. Add some more water, put it into your paint set, and then go ahead and paint your petals. They could be all the same color, but they don't have to. Soon you'll see another example where I'm using different colors. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and paint all of my petals using this paint set that I have here. Don't leave your background in white. If you have any white background, go ahead and choose a different color that you can paint for your background. Oops, I sprayed a little bit. I got a few dots onto my flower. Don't worry about it. This project is just today applying some color onto the paper. So at any rate, now I'm going to let this dry. Here's another example where I'm having lines go all the way off to the edge of the paper. They don't even look like a petal shape. They just have lines to the edge. It might even remind you of a sun rather than flowers. I'm going to have the same supplies, and they look something like this. Putting my project under a mat so that the paint doesn't get all over the table and it keeps it a little bit neater. These are the same kind of paints, only instead of circles, they're squares. Remember how I added plenty of water and stirred it into the paint? Once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and paint my sections of my flower. I wanted to show you a second example on how to paint today because I was thinking, in my head, maybe I want to have different colored petals rather than having them all the same. And so I'm going to go ahead and use the same color twice, just not right next to each other. So once I'm done with that color, wash and dry your brush, put it into a new color, stir it up till you get a nice thick coat of paint. If it looks like it's too watery, just go back and add some paint to your brush. And then every time that I go to a new color, wash and dry your paintbrush, just like the other video showed you, so that you have a nice clean brush that's ready to dip it in and start continuing on the painting. I hope you have fun painting your project today. We'll set it on the drying rack where Mrs. Foxen will help you so that they can dry. Enjoy!